Before you close a deal, you have to come to an agreement. On one side is you, the contractor, with a price in mind. On the other side, it's the government with a price in mind. And somewhere in the middle is the true meaning of Christmas. Negotiations is like a game of tug of war. You push, you pull, until you settle on a reasonable price. But what exactly is a reasonable price? To the business owner, a reasonable price could mean increasing profit margins to the maximum extent possible. But the government has a different definition of reasonable price. Before the government makes a decision on a contract award, they must make sure that the price they are paying is both fair and reasonable. This is part of their responsibility to ensure that they are spending taxpayer money wisely. Let's say the government writes a contract to a company worth millions and millions of dollars. They need to be able to justify to the American people why they have paid that price. They create this document called a Price, Fair, and Reasonable Determination. Contracting officers assess whether your proposed price is appropriate for the government to pay. This determination ensures that the government is not overpaying or underpaying, maintaining fairness and integrity in the use of taxpayer dollars. For you, understanding this process is vital because a well-supported PFR can significantly influence the chances of winning a contract. If the government cannot determine that the price is fair and reasonable, the proposal may be rejected, or they'll probably try to negotiate more. So how do they determine a fair price? The government has different methods to determine a fair price. They can develop a government estimate based on the current market. They can look at competition to see if your price is similar to the competitive market. They can look at previous purchases and their pricing. They may even look at the individual's previous experience with similar purchases. You should be thorough in providing detailed documentation to justify your pricing. This includes offering a cost breakdown. But don't give them more information than they need. Your price is your price. Put the ball on their court. If they want additional information, they have the right to request. Kind of like talking to the police. It's not your responsibility to help police officers with their investigation. Just like it's not your responsibility to make sure the price is fair and reasonable in the government's eyes. For example, in a situation where a government agency is buying 500 laptops, you might propose a price of $620 per laptop. To support this, you could provide a cost breakdown showing the expensive. This is where they will discover if you have padded your proposal, if you added fluff to your proposal. We don't like fluff. Don't add fluff. If your product is premium, then charge a premium price. But don't try to sneak costs in the bottom line thinking you will get away with it, because you usually don't. The importance of a detailed price, fair, and reasonable document cannot be overstated. By including a thorough justification of cost, marking comparisons, and references to past contracts, you can help the government quickly and confidently determine that their price is fair and reasonable. This not only speeds up the process, but enhances your credibility and chances of winning the contract. So remember, in a good business world, everybody wins. You get a fair price, and the government gets their product.